On the mound right now for the Royals, getting his warm-up tosses in. It is the 26-year-old right-hander Alec Marsh, a former second-round pick out of Arizona State. So far this season, Marsh 7-6 with a 4.52 ERA.
He wants to just take the torch from the last four guys. All quality starts coming out of the break. They're 4-0, four-game winning streak in the second half, and he just wants to do the exact same thing that he saw Reagans do last night, and that's get guys to chase off-speed, chase fastballs out of the zone.
Corbin Carroll to lead off against Alec Marsh.
Rip into right field, and a leadoff base hit for Carroll. So the leadoff man aboard here to start the top of the first inning, and that'll bring up second baseman Marte. And Carroll holds. The pitch is outside. It's a walk. And now the D-backs, they got something going here in the first. 2 on, nobody out, and here is Jock Peterson. As this pitch swung on, that's a cue shot into center field. It is falling quickly, and it's down for a base hit. Carroll in between second and third. He didn't want to get doubled up on a potential catch, so he stops at third base. But Jock with a base hit loads the bases, and with nobody out, here comes Christian Walker.
Alec Marsh is going to have to dig his way out of the first inning.
And Christian drives it the other way to right. Renfroe spins around, and he's able to recover and make a grab. Corbin comes in, the RBI for Walker, and the Diamondbacks strike first, but Renfroe nearly played that into a disaster.
Nearly went over his head for extra bases. Instead, it's just the 1 run on a sac fly to right.
And fortunate for Marsh that Renfroe caught that. Otherwise, that would have been a couple runs.
69th RBI of the season for Walker. 1-0 Diamondbacks. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now. 2 on and 1 out.
The 2-1 pitch. Ground ball, diving stop, Witt to second for 1, to first for not quite a double play. So close. Bobby Witt made a diving stop. That was a hot ground ball off the bat of Gurriel. Now runners first and third, but 2 out. Up comes Gabriel Moreno.
As the runner goes, that pitch is in the dirt. Bluff throw to second, and Gurriel with his stolen base to get second and third.
Up to Marsh now to get Moreno, or has a chance to give up a couple more runs.
But he finds a hole in there. Here comes Marte. They will wave Lourdes. Gabriel Moreno, the 2-out, 2 RBI hit, and it's a 3-run first for the Diamondbacks.
You like to be greedy, and it's a good thing they got to 3, because even if they just had 1, they kind of racked up. Now 25, going to be 26 pitches at least. So a really good first inning, and another slider that just doesn't slide, stays on the plate, and Moreno kind of found that up the middle right way swing, and that's good to see.
So a tough first inning for Marsh. Gives up 3 runs, 3 hits. And after half an inning, Diamondbacks 3, Royals coming up.
And it's the return of Jordan Montgomery from a knee issue on the injured list. He had not pitched since the end of June. That last start, the worst of his career. But the one thing the Diamondbacks are looking for, more quality starts from their starting pitchers.
He's got a good test tonight. He's going to face 8 right-handed hitters. That's kind of the recipe. Stack the lineup with righties. That's usually what he faces.
He likely would have much preferred to face Bobby Witt Jr. with the bases empty.
He will not get his wish. Witt, 341 at the moment. He is just red hot. The pitch is made, and a drive down the left field line. Hooking, it is a fair ball. Another RBI for Witt. Around third, and scoring is Hampson. I swear you could throw a grand piano from the pitcher's mound and Witt would get a hit. So Hampson singles. Witt's going to make you pay, and it's 3-1 Arizona. Witt at second, 1 out, and Salvador Perez steps into the batter's box. Salvi now with 18 home runs and 100 hits for the season.
Swing and a miss. A nice breaking ball by Montgomery. He gets his first strikeout of the night.
Couldn't come at a better time either. Montgomery could keep him out there, just leave it at the 1 run. Take the 2-run advantage and go. I think that's a win.
Fastball hit off the end of the bat out into very, very short left center. And out goes Perdomo, the shortstop, to make the play. The Royals get a run. And at the end of 1, 3-1 Arizona.
Pasquantino's out. The Royals are down in order. And we're off to the 4th. Diamondbacks 3, Royals 1.
Diamondbacks scored 3 runs in the first. The Royals countered with a run of their own in the bottom of the inning, and then since then both starting pitchers have really settled in nicely.
Swung on and missed, strike 3. 93-mile-an-hour sinker led her high. Alec Marsh has 5 strikeouts tonight, and there's 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. Brings up Eugenio Suarez, an ever-dangerous right-handed hitter. Hit on the ground, back up the middle, Witt to his left, makes a sliding stop to his feet, throw to first in time. It's not just on offense, it's defense too. Another sterling play from Bobby Witt Jr. It wasn't hit all that hard, but it was hit in a spot where Witt had to range a good amount to his left. And he slid on the grass in shallow left center and immediately popped to his cleats and made the sidearm toss. 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Here's lefty Jake McCarthy. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Beautiful changeup from Alec Marsh. 6 Ks for Marsh. He retires the Diamondbacks in order in the top of the 4th. We head to the 5th at the K. Diamondbacks 3, Royals 1.
Perdomo struck out looking his first time up. The number 9 hitter playing shortstop. Corbin Carroll, Ketel Marte after that. So you, needless to say, I want to retire this hitter. Here's the 0-1.
Swinging a ground ball to first. It's past the dive of Perez. It's off the glove of the second baseman Garcia, and it goes into right field, comes to a dead stop. Perdomo running all the way to second base and in there with a hustle double. So now Diamondbacks with a real threat here. Carroll 1 for 2.
Runner at second, nobody down. Leadoff double and a swing and a ground to right side. Salvi knocks it down on the backhand, picks it up, flips to first. They get the out. Going to third is Perdomo. So now a man at third with 1 down, but they do get speedy Corbin Carroll on the 3-1 putout. So now Perdomo's at third. They'll bring the infield in with the runner at third, 1 down. The D-backs leading at 3-1. And here's Ketel Marte, the starting second baseman in the All-Star game for the National League.
Swinging a drive out towards the right field corner, but it is foul. Or is it foul? Marte is rounding the bases. He thinks it grazed off the foul pole, but Brian O'Nora, the first base umpire, signaled a foul ball. Diamondbacks, Marte's just rounding the bases. They're going to send this to a review, but I think that hit the right field foul pole, and that baby should be gone.
It took a huge carom to the right. That's not where the ball should have landed.
And now they signal home run. And Marte, back-to-back nights with back-to-back 2-run shots. 5-1 Diamondbacks on that round tripper, number 21 of the season.
You said Marte knew it right away. He swung, held the finish, watched in the box, saw the carom, and then he took off.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Torey Lovullo going to stick with his starter in Montgomery.
Despite a lot of rough outings for Jordan that has spiked that ERA, the D-backs are 8-5 in his starts.
And there's a line shot. Oh, what a backhand pick by Marte. Throws to first in time. And that is a spectacular first out.
Great play, Marte backing up and fielding that one, falling back towards the outfield to get it on the short hop. And because it was hit so hard, had plenty of time to get to his feet and make a throw.
One down to Lofton. Weak comebacker to the pitcher. Montgomery has it. He underhands over to first. And just like that, 2 up and 2 down. And that brings up Raimel Blanco. He's lined to third. Diving catch made by Suarez. It is a 6-pitch, bottom of the 5th for Jordan Montgomery. Diamondbacks will take their 4-run lead to the top of the 8th.
A leadoff single by Marte and a 2-out single by Gurriel. Runners at the corners, top of the 8th. Thomas now enters the game. He will run at first for Gurriel. Gabriel Moreno has singled in 2 runs. He's also struck out and grounded out to third.
1-0. Runner goes. The pitch taken. Throw goes to second and into center field. Thomas didn't even go to a slide. He just ducked. He rounds second, goes to third. Coming home to score is Marte, and it is now 6-1 as Freddie Fermin missed his target by about 20 feet.
He knew it right away, too. He just held his hand up, kind of almost in a fist over his head. As soon as he let that one go, he knew it was nowhere close.
The D-backs, they do tack on another. And as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, it's now Diamondbacks 6, and it is the Royals 1.
Ryan Thompson comes in to pitch, but before he does, he's been greeted by the authorities at the mound, and there's discussion regarding his glove. I don't think it was the proper color.
The glove is devoid of color. It's gray. It's a muddle of colors, but the issue is that the Diamondbacks jerseys tonight are also gray. The assumption is that Ryan Thompson's gray glove was too close to the gray of the jersey and therefore blended into the jersey, and by rule there was not enough contrast between the glove and the jersey.
We go to the 9th, last chance for the Royals as they need 5 to tie and 6 to walk it off.
Benny checks in at second with a leadoff double.
The Royals have a man aboard to begin the bottom of the 9th inning. Leadoff man aboard here is Salvador Perez.
Now Salvi hits a ground ball into center field for a hit. Benny comes around third to score, and it's 6-2. So Pasquantino doubles, Perez singles. The Royals making a little noise here in the bottom of the 9th.
Garcia hitless tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 on, 2 outs, and the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to third, that should do it. Backhanded by Suarez, the throw to first in time, and the Diamondbacks, with a great bounce-back performance, take down Kansas City by a final score of 6-2. The series is even at 1 apiece. The rubber match comes your way tomorrow night.